Welcome back to our channel, where we bring you the most fascinating historical insights from around the world. In today's video, we'll delve into the advent of the French in India. The French colonization of India is a captivating chapter in history, marked by cultural exchanges, economic rivalries, and political intrigues. So, let's explore how the French presence unfolded on the Indian subcontinent. The French began their journey in India during the 17th century, when trade with the East Indies became increasingly lucrative. The French East India Company, established in 1664, aimed to tap into this promising market. It sought to compete with other European powers, such as the Portuguese, Dutch, and British, who were already making their presence felt in the region. The French initially focused on establishing trading posts along the southeastern coast of India, notably at Pondicherry, Chandernagore, Yanam, Mahe, and Karakal. These settlements became the foundation for French influence and their engagement with local communities. Unlike the British, who had a more aggressive approach to colonization, the French primarily focused on developing commercial relationships and promoting cultural exchanges. They established strong ties with local rulers and engaged in intermarriages, which helped foster alliances and secure trading privileges. One of the notable figures in the French presence in India was François Martin, who played a crucial role in expanding French settlements. He negotiated with local rulers and secured trading rights, thereby strengthening French trade networks in the region. However, the French did face challenges from their European rivals, particularly the British. Both powers engaged in frequent conflicts and power struggles to establish dominance in India. These rivalries often played out through alliances with Indian princely states and their involvement in local politics. The most significant conflict between the French and the British in India was the Carnatic Wars. These wars, fought between the mid-18th and early 19th centuries, were marked by shifting alliances, military confrontations, and intense competition for control over key territories. Despite facing military setbacks, the French managed to hold on to their territories in India until the late 18th century. However, the tides turned against them when British forces, led by Robert Clive, emerged victorious in the Battle of Wandiwash in 1760. This defeat significantly weakened French influence and marked a turning point in the balance of power in India. In 1763, the Treaty of Paris was signed, formally recognizing British dominance over French territories in India. As a result, the French East India Company ceased to exist, and the French possessions in India were reduced to a few trading posts. Although the French were no longer a major colonial power in India, their cultural impact continued to endure. The French language, customs, architecture, and cuisine left a lasting impression, especially in Pondicherry, which became a center of French culture in the region. Today, the French influence can still be witnessed in the preserved architecture, streets named after French personalities, and the French-speaking community in Pondicherry. The advent of the French in India was a fascinating period, characterized by economic ambitions, political rivalries, and cultural exchanges. While the French presence was ultimately overshadowed by the British, its impact on India's history and culture cannot be overlooked. That brings us to the end of this video. We hope you found this historical journey into the advent of the French in India informative and captivating.